Hello, IMB community. Thank you again for joining me and reading the blog. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. This week we're talking about how to catch Superwoman, and I shared a little bit about my story, about where I was when I began my yoga journey, and just all over the place, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And yoga is where I found some peace. And so I want to share with you some of my poses that I learned, and I literally practiced those poses for about 7 to 8 months until I got a hold of it. So maybe that's not your journey, maybe you are an experienced person, but as you know, yoga doesn't matter what stretch you do, it feels great and it brings you out of your head and into your body. So we're just going to do a couple poses today. We're going to start on our hands and knees. And so what we want to do, this is tabletop pose, and we want to go ahead and push into the tops of your feet. Bring your knees underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. You don't want to put too much pressure into your wrists, so you can start on your fingertips and kind of grip into the mat with your fingertips and your knuckles. It takes some of the pressure off. And if this is too much, you can always come down to your forearms if that's better for you. But we're going to start with some cat and cow poses. So we are going to drop our belly forward as we inhale in and bring our chest and our chin slightly up, and you can pinch into your shoulder blades. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your back, push away from your mat as you exhale, and go ahead and press your belly button all the way to your spine. So again, inhale in, belly drops down, heart and chin come forward, arching your back, and exhale out, pushing away from the mat, rounding your back, belly button to spine. And we're going to do just 3 more of these in the rhythm of your own breath. So as you inhale and exhale. Inhale in and exhale out. Go ahead and do 2 more. And exhale out. Wherever you are, then you can meet in neutral position. We're going to bring our right foot back up on the balls of your toes, pushing to the back of the mat with your heel. You can feel that stretch in your calf muscle. Deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Go ahead and bring that foot up and forward on the inhale in between your fingers. If you want more of a stretch, you can bring that left back knee back just a little bit more. And as you find stability, pressing into the tops of your back foot, allowing your knee to be in line with your ankle. You don't want to overextend your knee. And just feel the stability, both feet on the ground. And go ahead and come up to a low lunge, finding a place in front of you on the floor, a place on the wall in front of you, holding a big beach ball. You can put a slight bend into your shoulders, into your elbows to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in. And on the exhale, come on down to the mat. Rock your hips back. Bring your front toes up off the mat. Heels stay on the floor for a half split. Deep inhale in. Send all that air to your glutes, to your hips, to your hamstrings. Creating space. Deep inhale in. Bring your toes down on the exhale out. Deep inhale in. Go ahead and bring that leg back to the back again for a stretch. Again, pushing to the back of your mat, pushing your heel to the back of the mat. And exhale, bring it back down. You can readjust yourself, again, making sure your shoulders are above your wrists, your hips are above your knees. And go ahead and take the same flow on the left side. Go ahead and bring that left foot back, pushing on the balls of your toes, your heels going to the back of the mat. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. As you inhale in, bring that knee forward and your feet in between your hands. And if you want, again, a wider stance, go ahead and bring your right knee back. If not, you can keep it where it is. When you feel stable, pushing into the top of that right foot and feeling the stability of that left foot flat on the floor, go ahead and bring yourself up for a low lunge on the left side. Again, finding a gaze point in front of you. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. It's okay to be a little shaky as long as your breath is nice and steady. Deep inhale in. On the exhale out, come on back down to the mat. Rock your hips back. Bring those toes up off the floor. Heels on the floor. Again, breathing into those hamstrings, hip flexors. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Go ahead and bring those toes down to the ground. Go ahead and bring that leg back. Stretching again. Pushing that heel to the back of the mat. And come on back to all fours. Go ahead and bring your legs as wide as the mat as you want to. They can be all the way to the edge or they can be in, whatever feels comfortable for you. Go ahead and let your big toes touch in the back. Bring those hips to your heels. And then as you do that, go ahead and stretch out for child's pose. If you want, you can bring your hands all the way down. If it's more comfortable, you can stack your hands to give your head a place to go. Or you can go ahead and stretch all the way out. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Take some deep breaths in, breathing, sending that air to the back of your body. We're going to take like 4 more breaths here. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale out, come on back up. And we're going to move to our seat. And we're just going to bring our right leg out in front of us. Your left leg flat to the inside of your right thigh. Deep inhale in, arms up overhead. And forward fold from your hip flexors, your back nice and flat until you get to the part where you are no longer allowed to go, so only in your range of motion. Your hands can go to the floor. They can grab your shins, your ankles, or even your toes. And then go ahead and lower your head down. Put your chin to your chest. Take some deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. You don't have to have your knee totally locked. You could put a micro bend in it. Deep inhale in. And as you exhale out, go ahead and walk yourself back up. Bring that left foot flat to the floor for that bended leg. Go ahead and hop it over your knee. Bring your left hand back, your right hand over, and twist. And deep inhale in, Deep exhale out, giving our organs a massage. One more time, deep inhale in. As you exhale out, go ahead and unravel. Bring that left foot over and bring it down. You can shake out your legs if you need to. And then go ahead and bring that right foot in. That sole of your foot flat against the inside of your left thigh. Then go ahead, deep breath in and exhale, forward fold. Again, in your range of motion, either side may have been stiffer than the other, but that's okay. As long as we notice and just accept it, no judgment. Deep inhale in. And then go ahead and bring that chin to your chest. Again, a micro bend in the knee if you need to. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Notice that both sits bones are both on the ground, giving you a sense of balance. Deep inhale in. And as we exhale, go ahead and walk yourself back up. This time bringing your right foot flat to the floor. Hop it over your left knee. Bring that right arm back. Lift that left arm up and wrap it around your right leg and twist. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. You can look over your shoulder if that's comfortable for your neck. If not, don't hyperextend it. You could look to the side. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Go ahead and unravel. Bring that right foot back over to the side. Slide that extended out to the front and shake it out. Go ahead and turn to the side. And you can grab the back of your thighs to go ahead down to the ground, or you can come onto your forearms and get down there, whatever is comfortable for your back. Deep inhale in, bring that right leg up, and then cross your right ankle over your left knee. So it looks like a upside down figure 4. You're gonna bring your right hand through the middle of your legs. Bring that left hand around the left leg to grasp the right hand, and then bring that left leg to you. Take a deep inhale in. Again, breathing into your hip flexors, your glutes, your hamstrings. Allow your shoulders to be wide, your collarbone straight across. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Go ahead and bring that leg back down. And then go ahead and bring that right foot down to the ground. Still both knees on the floor. This time lifting your left leg to the sky. And then bringing that left ankle to your right knee. Allowing that left hand to come through the middle and the right hand coming around that right thigh and pressing that right leg up to you. To the reclined pigeon pose or figure 4. Deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Again, sending all that air to your glutes and your hip flexors. As you exhale out, go ahead and bring that right leg back down to the ground. Go ahead and bring that left foot to the ground. Now you can spread your legs out in front of you. And you can choose your hands, your palms to the sky if you want a connection, or if you need some grounding, go ahead and bring your palms down to the floor. And now you can start to breathe just regular. Notice the energy in your body. Notice any sensations, if there are any. Any stiff places. Go ahead and send that place some air. And as you exhale out, relax it. And then continue to breathe in your regular rhythm. Taking in the sounds around you without any judgment. Allowing your mind to rest, keeping your attention on your breath. Go ahead and bring some awareness back into your body. You can roll your wrist and your ankles in and out. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes, even your nose. And when you're ready, you can give yourself a big hug by bringing your thighs to your chest and just wrapping your arms around you. Accepting yourself, thanking yourself, loving yourself for engaging in this practice. If it feels good for your back, you can rock back and forth gently. And then you have two ways you can get up. You can bring your hands underneath your knees and just start to rock up. Or if that's too much for your back, you can just turn over to a side that's comfortable for you and then go ahead and come up to a comfortable seated position. And once you're there, go ahead and bring your hands to prayer. And again, you can have a low gaze or you can close your eyes. You can set an intention of who you want to be for today, for the week. Or you can give some gratitudes. If there's some things that you're grateful for, go ahead and bring those to mind and send them into the atmosphere. And when you're ready, namaste.